Okay guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is just kind of make sure you have all your materials gathered. I'm going to be using this Herbal Essence Heat Protection Spray, this Paul Mitchell Smoothing Serum, the one that smells like apples, smells so good, my Remington T, the star of the show, my Remington T Studio Curling Wand, and just like a basic ½ inch or whatever Conair curling iron. You can use whatever tools you want to substitute, and a comb, of course, and a comb. So the first thing I do is I take my hair down. When I'm wearing it, I already wanded it yesterday, but I kind of tried to flatten it for the purpose of making this video. I don't know if you guys can, you can kind of tell that I wanded it yesterday. Usually if I do wind it, I will not wind it every day, so I will do something like roll it up into a ball to kind of keep that kinky look, and then just wear it like this the next day. I don't know if you guys can really see the back, but it's still got a lot of wave to it. Again, if I'm going to work or something, I'll just do that. But I'm off today, and usually on my off days, I like to be cute, so because I have the time to do it. The tutorial for this look I actually did. I will probably be putting it up a little later today. If you guys want to see it, let me know. It's like a burgundy smoky eye. I saw another guru do it, and I loved it, and I kind of duplicated it with e.l.f. products. So I did that, and then I did this cute, like, lavenderish lip. So anyway, let's get started. I part my hair where I want it to flow, and I usually like it to flow in the middle when it's wanded. I like that big, voluminous look I can get from the wand. So I already parted it in the middle yesterday, and it stayed parted overnight, so I'm cool with that. Next, what I do is I take my serum, and I take the smallest amount. You take whatever amount is right for your hair. My hair tends to get greasy looking with too much product. When I'm wearing it dry, when I'm wearing it curly, I put whatever I want in it, and it usually does fine. So again, there's a million tutorials on how to wand your hair on YouTube. This is how I like to do my hair. I don't wand every single hair, just because I don't like every single hair to be curled. So I'm just going to adjust the camera so you can kind of see everything. Is that steady? Yes. Okay, so I start on one side, and I just randomly pick pieces. I will take a piece, kind of comb through it with my fingers, and then I take my wand. Is it hot? Oh, it's hot. Okay. Okay, warning, before we do anything. This wand gets extremely hot. Mine goes up to 410 degrees. You know your hair. I always say it in every video. I style my hair at 374. There's a digital little like LED thing on it. I style mine at 374. Anything hotter will fry my hair. Number two, it can be kind of difficult if it's your first time, simply because you kind of, if you wanted to curl the ends, you kind of got to get closer to the wand, which I'll kind of show you, and you can burn yourself, so I would be careful. It comes with a glove. If you're not used to the wand, or for your first time, try the wand. I'm so used to doing my hair, try the glove. I'm so used to doing my own hair that I never even tried the glove. I didn't think that it was, like, for what, you know what I'm saying, just for me. So, use that if you need to, but I really didn't need to. So, what I do is I just take any part besides this front part. I usually leave this front part for my curling iron so I can get that wispy curl back sort of look. But what I do is, and I like my curls away from my face. So I take my wand, and you put it, you start with the big part at the root, and you just wrap your hair back. Depending upon how long your hair is, it can be kind of hard to do this because it'll take up the wand so quick. My hair is not like ridiculously long, but it will take up the wand quick. So depending upon how long you leave the wand in your hair will determine how curly your hair actually comes out. I like my hair to have sort of a beachy wave to it as opposed to a perfect spiral curl, which I actually noticed a lot of the ladies who did it on YouTube, they did it so that they got the spiral curl. I didn't really want that. That's fine. You know, I liked it. I thought it was pretty, but I just didn't want it. I wanted the kind of beachy wave. So I don't really hold it that long. My wand had just cut off when I started the video, so it's not all the way hot yet, but it's warm. So you can kind of see that's how it looks. I love this one. It's probably one of the best investments I have ever made. But I do a bunch of just random pieces, a bunch of random different size pieces of you know what I'm trying to say, different sizes of the pieces of the hair that I pull. Does that make sense? Because I don't want all my waves to be uniform. A lot of times when you do spiral curls with a curling iron and you're picking like the same size pieces, your curls just all like jumble into one giant spiral. Not a fan. So I just do random pieces at a time. And then I'll show you what I do afterwards. But I do love this better because it's just so much faster. You're not worried about the clamp, so it's like it's not going to break or anything. It's so random, and then you can, depending upon how big you do your sections, you can make your hair bigger, fluffier. You can have perfect waves, spiral curls. There's so many things that you can do with this tool. I just love it. I think it was like the best purchase that I've ever made concerning my hair. It was like $25. Again, it came with the glove. I got mine from Walmart. I think it was $24.88 or something like that. And I just love it. Like, it does everything that I want it to do. It's so quick. When I'm rushing in the morning, I just hurry up, wind my hair, and I'm out the door in a matter of minutes, you know. So as you can see, I've gotten this kind of bigger look already, which is what I want. I love that. I want my hair to be big, voluminous, so you can kind of see the difference on this side as opposed to this side. And then I don't do it all the way to the bottom because I like to keep my length. So if you can kind of tell, I just do random pieces, and then if I feel like it's looking sparse and I'll fix it, whatever. So I left this front part out. I'm going to be curling that towards the end, but then I go ahead and I do the other side. I didn't even spray my hair with the heat protectant. I'm out here fooling. Anyway, so for this side, I don't do it back because you're going to start with the base right here and then going up. So this side I actually learned, well, I taught myself to like do it forward and then my curls go back the same way as the other side. Any other way, it was just looking funny. I don't know, it wasn't coming out right. So when I started doing it like this, they started falling right for me, as you can kind of see. So I do focus kind of a lot on the back part. And then I do smaller sections in the back. That seems to be the first part that falls for me because, I don't know, I guess I'm leaning up against stuff or whatever in the car. I don't know, I really have no explanation. But that's the part that really doesn't stay the longest. So I try to focus on smaller sections. But as you can see, the video is only 7 minutes so far and I'm almost done with my entire head. Like, it just doesn't take a long time. I prefer to curl my hair in in random sections like this. A lot of times when I watch tutorials on YouTube, I see like people part off their hair, start in the back, things like that, which is cool, but I really don't like my hair uniform like that. I like it, which I think I've said before, I like it just kind of wild, spontaneous, doing whatever. So I just do it in random sections. When I first bought it, I thought it was going to be like, remember those old school 3-barrel crimping irons? I thought it was going to kind of look like that. But then I thought it was going to have like the Taylor Swift sort of curl going on, which was cool with me because I love her hair. But I didn't know how it was going to look, and I did not want that crimping iron look. I used to love that, but it's just not what I was going for with the wand. So I'm like, oh my god, how is this going to look? But I ended up falling in love with it. This is probably, I put everybody on. I'm like, get this wine because it'll change your life. Point blank, period. So as you can kind of see, I'll turn to the side. I'm getting those kind of curls. I haven't brushed or, you know, ran my fingers through it quite yet, which I will do in the end. But I just kind of go through and do whatever part I feel is going to be seen the most. The parts that are underneath, I really don't focus on. Again, because I like to keep my length. So sometimes I might do it just for a second, just to kind of give it a wave so it's not totally straight at the ends. And then if you guys watch Single Ladies, April, what was I going to say? Oh, she wears her hair like this, and I know they're winding that. Oh, see, I burned myself. I know they're winding that because it's like straight at the ends. I can't imagine any other way that you would get that. Oh, I got it caught. There we go. So now that I've done that, what I kind of do is just run my fingers through it. Again, I like it really big, really voluminous. If I feel that I need to do some more at the top, smaller, then I will. So that way I get more volume towards the top. So I'll take a smaller section and don't get it so close to the big part of the barrel. And I'll curl that. So you get that, kind of like that volume towards the top. And then I'll do this side. And then what I'll do is I'll turn around, check the back, and see what I've got going on in the back, and then I'll kind of curl it from there. So I will do that now. I'm going to open the mirror behind me, and hopefully you guys can see. But as you can see, this side is more curled than this side in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and I just pick random pieces, and I just curl like this. So when you, I don't know if you can really tell, but when you first do it, they're really tight. But I like to, you know, loosen them, run my fingers through them. This is probably my favorite hairstyle when my hair is down, is with this wand. Right here. And then if you're wearing your hair, you know, depending upon how much you wash your hair, but if you're wearing your hair like this, you don't have to wand it every day. Like, I don't wand my hair, not even close to every day, because it's just damaging all that heat and everything. But that's pretty much how it looks in the back. If you want, you can do more at the bottom. I'm not really a fan of doing more at the bottom. You can kind of see it has a little bit of a wave to it. I might do like 1 or 2 pieces. But I don't know, I really don't like doing it at the bottom. I like to keep my length as opposed to getting that kind of short. So I just leave it for a shorter amount of time. See, and that's probably all I'll do in the back. And then I turn around, and that's when I start using the Conair iron, because I don't really like the way it looks. This is all based on what you love. But I don't like the way it looks when I have the front part curl with a wand. So I just take just a curling iron, a small one, because my curls fall quick. If your curls don't fall quick, then I wouldn't even worry about it. And then I just curl my bang part, or the front part, back, and just like let it frame my face. See? And then I still have this piece here, so I'll go back and wind it, because that wasn't really a part of the face framing part. And then I will do this side. Doesn't need to be on long. This part looks a little scraggly. I don't think I wanded it today. So this part I will redo. Oh my god, you guys, horror story. So one time I was doing this front part and just not paying attention, music on. You know how it is when we get ready in the morning. So I had the music on, I'm jamming. Why did I just straight touch my face with the wand? When I tell you this is hot, this is hot. So for like the next 3 days I had this white, or not white, but like this bright pink, just like this iron, like spot on my face. It just looked like open booty meat. It was terrible. And I couldn't really put makeup on it because it was healing, so it was like putting makeup over it just wasn't doing it any good. It was just embarrassing, and I had to go to work like that, and everybody's like, what happened? I'm like, I got this curling wand, and I know what I'm doing, but I just hurt myself. But anyway, this is the finished look. I freaking love it. Are you kidding me? I feel so glamorous. I love walking out of the house like this with my hair like this. It's just, I love it. This was probably, again, the best investment that I've ever made concerning my hair. It's so fast. It's so easy. Of course, I took more time because I'm doing it for you. But if I wasn't doing it for you, I would have been done with this in 10 minutes. So this is the front and this is the back. I love it. I hope you guys can give it a try. Let me know if you like it. Curling wand, again, I got it at Walmart. It was $24.88 or $24.98 or something like that. You can pretty much get it anywhere. I've seen it everywhere. You can get it at Walgreens. You can definitely get it at Target and any other store like that. You should be able to find it. But if you can't find it, let me know. I plan on doing a giveaway of one of these irons within the next month. I just kind of want to get my ducks in a row and everything. And then I plan on doing that for you guys. So hopefully you guys will enter. Follow me on Instagram, _itsrayday_, and on Twitter, _RachelRay_. All the links are below. And thanks for watching. Bye.